Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Talk Juicy. I'm your host, Brittney, and unfortunately, my co host couldn't be here with me today, Leanne. She actually had an emergency that she had to attend, but it's very unfortunate because I wish she was here. I got some really juicy topics up for grabs today. So, for starters, I want to give you guys the scoop on celebrity gossip. So, the celeb juice is Kylie Jenner. She's in the media once again, and this time in a good and not so good way. So, of course, this is the holiday times and it's a season for giving. So, she actually was in the media today, photoed with rapper Tyga once again. However, this time they were actually doing a good deed. They were delivering toys to a children's hospital near where they live, and it was really good to see them out and doing this charity event. However, there was a bit of controversy in the media about what Kylie had on. So I'll show you guys a picture. Here it is. She actually had on a crop top with some ripped jeans and some stilettos. She looked really gorgeous, if you ask me. However, I don't know if it was the appropriate outfit for the event, if you know what I mean. A lot of people felt like because she was giving gifts to children that are less fortunate and that are, sickly, that she should have been covered up a bit more. But, in her defense, I would say maybe it was an issue where she wasn't necessarily planning on doing that for the day. She didn't wake up and get dressed thinking, oh, I'm going to go help, some sickly children out today. Maybe it was something that was kind of a spur of the moment thing. And she happened to kind of pick up some toys and say, hey, let's go be generous and give these toys to children today. So I'm going to say that in her defense. I'm not sure if that's what it was. It could be the complete opposite, where she actually did dress like that, so all of the attention could be on her. And, it could be either way, but I just don't think so. And it was a thoughtful gesture that they actually were giving gifts to children who were sickly. So big ups to them for that. That was a very thoughtful thing, especially in this holiday time, because it is a season for giving. Now, next, there was actually, speaking of the Kardashians, there was an app that Lindsay Lohan brought out that was similar to Kim Kardashian's app. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I'm sure you have, because it made like $85 million or more, or she made $85 million from the app. However, Lindsay Lohan tried to bring out an app that was similar to it, but it just didn't quite do so good on the market, and people are kind of giving her the thumbs down for it. They're saying like it's kind of like a wannabe or a copycat thing, if you will, because she was copying off Kim Kardashian's app that did amazing as far as the viewers are concerned, or the people who actually paid for and downloaded the app. So I don't know, you guys check it out and let me know what you think about it. However, lastly, we're going to go into some fashion must-haves for winter. So I know if you guys are like me, there are always those fashion statement pieces that you have to have. Whether it's winter, summer, spring, or fall, there's always a statement piece that you're going to want to have. So what we at Talk Juicy would like to know is, what are your must-haves for winter? A lot of people think it's hard to dress in winter because it's cold, and especially with us being in Michigan, it gets really cold and we get a lot of snow sometimes. So, I want to know, what are your must-haves according to fashion? Like, what can't you live without? What is that statement piece for you? For me personally, actually the Somerset collection this year is amazing. If you guys get that book where every year they send out their collection for winter and their spring collection. Every time they have a new collection during the season, when they change, they send out a book for the frequent shoppers at the Somerset Mall. So the Somerset collection was amazing, and all of these pictures came from the collection, and they're just great. Like, this lady has on a wonderful pea coat. I think that's actually a must-have for winter. You have to have a really nice pea coat, as well as a nice scarf and hat. You have to have one that's actually a statement piece that you can't live without. I mean, of course, you're not going to wear it every day, but when you're trying to make your fashion come together and you need that statement piece, then a nice hat and scarf set with the gloves would be perfect. So Let me know what you guys think. Tag it on our Talk Juicy page, or if you want to see more about these specific topics, go to talkjuicy.wordpress.com. Stay tuned, because after these messages, I'm actually going to take you in the kitchen with me, and we're going to make one of my most favorite holiday drinks for you to share with your family and friends. All this plus more coming up in a minute. So for today, as you all know, this is one of the most wonderful times of the year, the holiday season. So what more fun can you have than drinking holiday drinks with you, your family, and friends? So for today's segment, I'm going to actually show you a good recipe to make one of my favorite drinks. This drink is called the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm sure you'll love it with you and your family for those of you who are over 21. So I'm going to show you how it's made. For starters, you will need a shaker to shake your drink inside of. And for the beverage inside, this is for you all that are 21 and older, so don't try this if you're not 21. The first ingredient is rum chata, of which you will use the most of this. The second is Kahlua, which is actually a coffee liqueur. And third, you'll just need a martini glass that's actually being chilled. Once you get the martini glass, put ice and water inside of it. This will chill it. And a cup of ice to make your drink so that it's nice and cold. And I'm actually going to show you how to make another variation where you can make it in a shot in case you don't like to drink martinis, or there's guys around and they don't want to drink out of a martini glass. They can drink the shot instead. So let's get started. Now I'm just going to pour out the water and ice in this martini glass into another cup, and as you can see, the glass is chilled, and that's from it sitting there for just a few minutes. So I'm going to start off with my shaker. I'm going to just about fill it with ice. That's pretty good there. And then I'm actually going to do an ounce of rum chata, which is a Caribbean cream, and this one is very, very good. It kind of puts you in a mind of a cinnamon roll or cinnamon toast crunch, hence the name of this martini. So you're going to do about an ounce, and normally you would do this with a shot glass so that it would be a lot easier for you. And then you're going to do 1/4 of an ounce of the Kahlua. So that's about a 2 count. For those of you who are bartenders out there, I'm actually naturally a bartender because I used to bartend at a country club, so it comes natural to me to know how much to pour. So once you pour said ingredients, you're going to shake it. Give it a nice little shake so it can get nice and cold. You'll see if it's one like this, it'll get cold on your fingers. And then you're just going to twist off the top, strain it in a martini glass, nice and creamy. So after you've poured the drink, you're going to want to top it off with just a little bit of cinnamon, or you can make it cinnamon sugar, just a pinch on the top, just to give it that nice little cinnamon toast feel. And then you're going to want to drop a little gingerbread cookie or a little Teddy Graham cinnamon flavored right in the middle. So good. So that is a Cinnamon Toast Crunch martini, and I can guarantee you your family and friends will love this drink. It's one of those that's really kind of on the sweet side, but it's very creamy. It's not overpowering. If you want it a bit stronger, I would add a shot of rum, spiced rum to be exact. It can be either light or dark. Doesn't matter. You can put it in when you put the Kahlua in before you put the cream. The cream is always last. So that's an actual Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm actually going to show you how to make the shot variation of it. So you have your shot glass here. You would kind of do the same thing, except you're gonna do them separate. So you're gonna pour the rum chata first into, and you only need about a 2 count, so a 1/2 ounce. You're gonna pour the rum chata first. You're gonna shake this one a little bit. And then you're just gonna strain it in the shot where it should look really creamy, like you don't have any Kahlua. That's fine. Maybe about a little more than halfway. Next, you're gonna take the Kahlua and you're actually going to tilt your glass and pour this down the side. This will allow the Kahlua to go straight to the bottom of the glass. And it gives you that nice little layer. As you can see, you have the Kahlua at the bottom and you have the cream on top. So this is almost a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Once I add the pinch of cinnamon, that makes it really good. And you can even add your cookie to this one if you'd like. Sit them right on top and they can drink that right down. I guarantee you they'll love this. This is good for ladies and gentlemen. I know the guys don't typically like the sweet drinks, but it's very flavorful, and I can tell you, you'll think that you're eating a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch if you like the cereal, but the drink is so much better. So I will post these ingredients on our website, talkjuicy.wordpress.com, under the Food and Drinks tab. And you can try this yourself at home. And make sure you tag yourself at the bottom or leave a comment to let me know how you like the recipe. So that's actually it for today's Talk Juicy show. I know it was a bit short and sweet, just like myself. However, thank you guys so much for watching once again. If you have any questions for myself, or if you want to know more information about what I discussed tonight, pictures, or even the recipe that I gave you guys for my favorite holiday drink, please visit our Talk Juicy website at talkjuicy.wordpress.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been my pleasure. Happy holidays and enjoy.